A well-known Republican in La Crosse is gaining national attention as he prepares for his upcoming race for Wisconsin's Secretary of State. The Republican State Leadership Committee just named Julian Bradley's race one of 14 to watch this year. News 8's Brittany Schmidt has more on the Republican nominee.
33-year-old Julian Bradley was born in Baltimore, Maryland.
We moved here in 1992 when I was 11 years old. I went to Mount Calvary for 6th grade, Longfellow for 7th and 8th. Proud graduate of Central High School, class of 99.
Although he is not a Wisconsin native, in his move to La Crosse, Bradley says he found a home.
It's a beautiful place, it's a friendly place, and it's a very safe place. And the Midwestern values seem to align and fit my values very well.
However, early on, he realized his political values didn't match his mother's.
She was a staunch Democrat, so we were debating politics one day, and she said, "You sound like a Republican." I said, "Why would you say that?" But then I decided to do the research on it, and I found, wow, I do sound like a Republican because I am.
Most African Americans are Democrats, not Republicans. And he's a Republican, African American. That makes him very unique, frankly, in many respects.
And from that moment on, Bradley jumped right into politics and joined the Republican Party in 2002.
When Bill Feehan, who was the chair, left to run for political office, then he actually moved up to being the chair of the political party. So I would suspect he's one of the first and only African-American heads of a county party.
Bradley has a long history of working behind the scenes on many local races, but now he is stepping out in front.
When I was on a speaking tour in 2013, I'd have people ask me frequently, "Why don't you run for office?" And I always answered the same way: I'll run when I find someplace where I can make a positive impact.
Bradley thinks he has found that place. He is running for Wisconsin's Secretary of State, facing Doug LaFollette, who has been in office for more than 3 decades.
It's never easy to defeat any kind of incumbent, especially somebody with a famous last name that's been there for so long.
Bradley won the primary election on August 12th and is humbled to be representing a place he calls home.
I'm proud to, as just a candidate, be an ambassador for Western Wisconsin.
But if you look back and just look at all sorts of statewide races, over the decades, you'll find very few people from Western Wisconsin running.
Bradley started his campaign trail in January and hasn't looked back since. With only 2 months to go, he says he will keep moving forward.
We just keep spreading statewide and talking to as many people as possible to let them know what it is that we can do for the office.
In La Crosse, Brittany Schmidt, News 8.
Bradley faces incumbent Democrat Doug LaFollette, who has served 9 terms as Wisconsin's Secretary of State. The office is up for re-election every 4 years.